So, welcome to our channel, The Entrant. Today, we are going to study about profit and loss appropriation account, which is a very fundamental of accounting for partnership firms. So, let us start with what is actually a partnership. So, as per Section 4 of the Indian Partnership Act 1932, this Partnership Act governs the entire partnership firms. Okay, so as per Section 4 of this Act, partnership is a relation between persons who have agreed to share the profits of a business carried on by all or any of them acting for all. So, when to understand this definition of what is a partnership, we need to see some of its main features. Okay, so one of its main features is there must be two or more persons. Okay, when we say two or more persons, it means that a person cannot enter into the partnership with himself. Okay, so there must be at least two persons to form a partnership. Now, maximum number of person is not specified in the Partnership Act, but the Companies Act 2013 restricts the number of partners to 50. Okay, so partnership is a relation between persons, two or more persons. Now, agreement. So, partnership is the result of an agreement. It must come into existence by an agreement and not by any operation of any law. Such an agreement can be either oral or in writing, and this agreement forms the basis of mutual rights and duties of a partner. Now, profit motive. The partnership can be formed for the purpose of carrying on some business with the intention of earning profits, and such business must be legal. So, when you are carrying on a partnership for example, for a charity, so it's not a partnership. The main feature of partnership should be profit motive. The intention behind forming a partnership would be sharing of profits. Okay, so now sharing of profits is already clear. Relationship principle and agent. Now, this is very important feature of a partnership. That is the main feature of a partnership. That's also given in Partnership Act definition of a partnership, that who have agreed to share the profits of a business carried on by all or any of them acting for all. This is same as this feature which I'm going to explain right now, relationship of principal and agent. So now each partner is an agent as well as a partner of the firm. Okay, so an agent because he can bind the other partners by his acts. So how he is an agent? Because the any act done by that agent binds the other partners. And a principal because he himself can be bound by the acts of other partners. So the act which he is doing, he is binding all the other partners, and any act done by other partner binds him also. So this is how he is an agent also and a principal also. Okay, now one more feature is no separate existence. So it means that a partnership firm has no separate existence from its members. It means that all agreements entered with the firm will be enforceable against each other partners separately and jointly. So this means that the partnership firm is basically the firm of partners, and it will dissolve with the death of every partner. Okay, so it doesn't have any separate base of its own. It is in existence because of the existing of its partners. Okay, now feature number 7, that is business may be carried on by all or any of them acting for all. This is a sub feature of feature number 5, relationship of principal and agent, which says that each partner can participate in the conduct of business and each partner is bound by the acts of other partners. That is the principle in respect to the business of the firm. So that is very similar to feature number 5. Okay, so now we come to partnership deed. Now, what is a partnership deed? It is a written document which contains the terms of agreement. So it is a written document which specifies that how partnership should be carried on. It contains the terms and agreements of a partnership. Now there are various things which are mentioned what it should contain: the name of the firm, the name and addresses of the partners, nature of the business, the term or duration of the partnership, the amount of capital which is to be contributed by each partner, the drawings that can be made by each partner, the interest to be allowed on capital and charged on drawings, rights of partners, duties of partners, remuneration to partners, the method used for calculation of goodwill, and principal profit and loss sharing ratio. Okay, so now when this partnership doesn't exist, then what? Like, it is not mandatory to maintain a partnership deed. It is nowhere written in rules and regulations that to form a partnership, it is mandatory to create a partnership deed. It is not at all necessary. It's totally optional. So when a firm doesn't have a partnership deed, so what are their rights? For example, profit sharing ratio. They will share profits and losses equally. Interest on capital. No interest on capital would be provided to any partners. Interest on drawings. No interest on drawings. Salary. No salary, no commission to any partner. And interest on loan. This is very important. This is being asked in many of your exams and basically board exams also. CBSE, ISC, any board. That interest on loan. So if a partner has provided loan to the firm, okay, so that partner will be paid interest at the rate 6% per annum when there is an absence of partnership deed. So the partner will be provided with 6% rate of interest at the amount which he has provided as loan to the firm, even if there are losses of the firm. Doesn't matter whether the firm is having losses or profits. No, even if there are losses, then also that partner will be provided with 6% interest. Now we come to the format of PL appropriation account. We come to how the PL and appropriation account is made. So we see the debit side. Of course, now you all are accounting students, you should know the debit side and the credit side. The credit side is the right hand side. Okay, so now we come to the format. So here in the debit side, that is the left hand side, we'll write net loss. If there's any loss, when you now what is the order of P&L and appropriation account? It is being prepared after profit and loss account. Okay, so from profit and loss account you will get to know whether there is any profit, net profit, or there is any net loss. So if there is any net loss, you will carry it down, that will be carried down to the left hand side of PL and appropriation account. And if there is any profit, it is carried down to the right hand side of the PL and appropriation account. So then after this, we distribute interest on capital to partner A, partner B. That depends how many partners are there. Then we distribute salaries commission. If we have to distribute salaries and commission, we distribute to partners. Then if there is written in the question that we have to transfer some amount to reserve, so we will transfer that amount to reserve as well. Then interest on partnership loan, we provide partnership loan, interest on partnership loan. Then if there is any drawings, so we provide interest on drawings, which is written on the right hand side of PL appropriation account. And then we all do the plus minus thing, and then we come to a net profit, that is being the remaining profits after interest on capital, partner salaries, reserve. Then we distribute this remaining profit to partners in their profit and sharing ratio. So now we come to the journal entries, which are very basic, which we can derive from here as well. So we come to the journal entry of interest on capital. So for example, we have to give 5% interest on capital. So how will we give 5% on interest on capital? What will be the journal entry? Profit and loss appropriation account to partners capital account. So profit and appropriation account to partners capital account, that is partners A capital account, partner B's capital account. Okay, so interest on drawing. So in this case, the journal entry will be partners capital account to profit and loss appropriation account. So partners capital account to profit and loss appropriation account. Okay, then partners salary commission, profit and loss appropriation account to partners capital account. Transfer to reserve, profit and loss appropriation account to reserve account. Then share of profit or loss on appropriation in the case of profit and loss appropriation account to partner's capital account, and share of profit or loss on appropriation in case of loss, partner's capital account to profit and loss appropriation account. That would be vice versa. In case of profit, it would be PL appropriation to partner's capital, and in case of loss, it would be partner's capital to PL appropriation. Now, I will explain you how these journal entries are formed. Okay, so you basically don't have to learn everything. Accounting is much more based on how you interpret things and how you do it logically. You understand the logic behind it. So I'm going to explain you the logic behind these journal entries. You need not to ratify these entries. Okay, and this is how every journal entry is being made. So here the journal entries is being interest on capital. So when you provide interest on capital, okay, so how these journal entries are being made and what amount, everything will be clear by a question which we will do right now. Okay, so understand this question very properly. Now the question is, Jannat and Batul start a partnership on January 1, 2019. Okay, they contributed rupees 80,000 and 70,000 respectively as the capital and decided to share profit and loss in the ratio of 4/6 and 2/6, that is 4:2. Okay, so the profit and loss ratio is 4:2. Now the partnership deed provided that Jannat is to be paid a salary of rupees 3,000 per month and Batul a commission of 20% on net profit. It is now provided that interest on capital is allowed at 8% per annum and interest on drawings at 6% per annum. The drawings were Jannat rupees 10,000 and Batul rupees 15,000. The net amount of profit as per profit and loss account for the year 2019 was 1,50,000. So what you need to make, you have to pass journal entries. Very good. Okay, then we have to make a PL appropriation account. Then we have to make partners capital account. So with this question, you will have very clear image of what all I have explained you in this format, in journal entries and everything. Okay, so let's come directly to the question. So I would suggest first we should make the PL and appropriation account. Okay, so now profit and loss appropriation account. So here it was given that the profit and loss account for the year 2019 was 1,50,000. So what I told you, when there is any profit, we bring to the right hand side of PL appropriation account. So we have written net profit brought down 1,50,000. Now it's written that we provide interest on capital on 8%. Okay, 8%. Now interest on capital. Interest on capital, the name itself suggests, okay, capital pay interest. So the capital which Jannat contributed was 80,000 and Batul contributed 70,000 and the rate is given 8%. So we will provide interest on Jannat's capital 8% of 80,000. Okay, the rate into the capital provided, that is 6,400, and the interest on capital of Batul provided us with 70,000 capital, so we'll give interest 8% on 70,000, that comes to 5,600. So interest on capital is given. Now we come to partner salaries commission. So in the question it is specified that Jannat gets 3,000 per month of salary. Okay, so Jannat's entire salary of 12 months is, for 1 month there is 3,000, for 12 months it is 12 into 3,000, that is 36,000. Okay, now Batul gets a commission 20% of the net profit. So the net profit given to us is 1,50,000 and 20% of 1,50,000, 30,000. So Batul gets a commission of 30,000. Okay, now interest on drawings. Now Jannat withdrew 10,000. Okay, and Batul withdrew 15,000. So interest on drawings, the rate on interest on drawings is given 6%. So we will provide interest 6% on drawings. Okay, so Jannat due 10,000. So we will provide 6% interest on 10,000, that is 600. And Batul withdrew 15,000. So 6% of 15,000, that is 900. Okay, so now the interest on capital which we have provided, we need to give that. but the interest on drawings which we have calculated, we will receive that. Okay, so this is that is why interest on drawings is written on the right hand side, that is the credit side, and interest on capital is written on the debit side. This is the basic difference. Whatever is written on the debit side, we provide to the partners, and whatever is written to the credit side, we take from the partners. Okay, so when partner withdrew, like for example, if you take any loan from bank, you need to pay interest. Okay, so if a partner is withdrawing from partnership firm, so it has, that partner has to pay some interest. So the rate is given to us already 6%. So whatever you have withdrawn, 10,000, 5,000, 2,000, on that you'll pay 6% interest. So that comes to 600, 900 of Jannat and Batul respectively. Okay, so now we will pass some journal entries related to PL appropriation account. Okay, now as I told you that I will explain you how to prepare these journal entries. Okay, now let us understand like this. PL and appropriation account is our title. Okay, now when we make a journal entry, what we will do? Okay, now for example, on drawings, interest on drawings, we need to pass a journal entry. So interest on drawings to profit and loss appropriation account. How? From credit side we go credit to the title. Okay, so interest on drawings to profit and loss appropriation account. And if we have to pass an entry for interest on capital, for example, so for the debit side we go title to debit side. Clear? So for credit side we go credit side to title, and for debit side we go title to debit side. Okay, keep this in mind when we pass on the journal entries, and you'll get to know you are really good at it. Okay, so for first journal entry, that is capital account. So when we are transferring capital interest to capital account, what we are doing? Profit and loss appropriation account to Jannat's capital account to Batul's capital account. Okay, so here what we have done, because it's a debit side entry, title to debit side. Okay, so we can see the first entry which we have passed, 36,000, 36,000. Same for Batul's capital account, 30,000, 30,000. Now when we have to pass entry for remuneration and commission, so for remuneration and commission, what will be, because debit side की entry है, so what we have to do, profit and loss appropriation account to salaries account, title to debit side. Okay, to Jannat salaries account 36,000. then फिर से डेबिट साइड की एंट्री है, प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अप्रोप्रिएशन अकाउंट टू डेबिट साइड, प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अप्रोप्रिएशन अकाउंट टू Batul's capital account 30,000 transfer of commission we have done. Okay, now we see the other side when we have to pass an entry for interest on drawings. So it is a credit side entry. So credit side to title, as I told you, credit side की entry होती है तो credit side to title, debit side की entry होती है तो debit title to debit side. Okay, so it is a credit side entry. So credit side to title, that is interest on drawings. So Jannat's capital account to profit and loss appropriation account. Credit side to capital. Sorry, credit side to title. Then Batul's capital account 900 to PLN appropriation account. Credit side to title. Okay. So I hope that all these journal entries are clear. You won't make any mistake in journal entries, because that's very scoring. Now we prepare capital account of both the partners, that is Batul and Jannat. So first of all, we all know the basic ledger which we prepare. For example, if you are preparing Batul's personal account, so how it's being prepared, when you contribute, when the person is contributing something to the firm, it's recorded in the credit side as by bank. Okay, if it's bringing cash, so by cash, or if it's bringing by check, by bank. So by cash account, we have assumed that it's bringing cash 70,000 Batul, and Jannat by cash 80,000. Okay, so now we have given some commission to Batul. Okay, so it's recorded as by commission account 30,000. Okay, that is given to Batul. Now some interest on capital is given. So interest on capital 5,600 to Batul, and some remaining profit is also given, that is 24,500 to Batul. Now we come to interest on drawings. Interest on drawing is taken from Batul as 900. So here it is 900. So the balance which we add all 70,000 plus 30,000 plus 5,600 plus 24,500 minus 900, the remaining will be carried down, that is 1,29,200. Same we do for Jannat. Jannat has contributed 80,000 as capital, then he gets salary of 36,000. So whatever the person is getting in the firm is recorded in the credit side, and whatever he is giving to the firm is recorded in the debit side. Make this thing very clear, because that is a very basic for leisure, still I'm explaining it to you. Okay, so the person Jannat is getting salary of 36,000, so it is recorded by salary account 36,000. Interest on capital for 6,400 is recorded in the credit side. Profit and loss account, whatever profit was remaining which we have distributed 49,000, then Jannat has to give to the firm interest on drawings, that is recorded 600, and the remaining 1,70,800 is being carried down. Now there are some books in which you also write the drawings amount in the debit side, that is two drawings, which whatever amount of drawings which you have done, you can include that also. Batul has done how much drawing as two drawings account, and Jannat has done how much drawing, two drawings account. We can include that as well. What the thing that will be changed is balance carried down, and nothing else would be changed. Everything will remain the same. So in some books I have seen, so I have told you, you can do this also, and you can include the drawings account also, the amount of drawings which each partner has made. Okay, so this thing, I hope I have explained it to my best capability, and it should be clear to you all. Okay, so for now this is the basic of PL appropriation account, and in next part, the upcoming part, that is part 2 of PL appropriation account, we will discuss some questions. First we will start up with the simple questions, so that once more you get very clear with the journal entries, capital account and PL appropriation account. Then we will raise standard, and then we will do some adjustment relating to commission, relating to drawings, and some tricky questions as well, and then we will close this topic. For now, thank you.